All right, track fans, so we are live trackside. As you can see in the background, Alan's taking some final pictures of the cars that are lined up. They are in their respective positions. And what we've got going on is the race controller briefing up everyone that we're going to start in 6 minutes time at 5:2. The race will start at 5:2. Let's see if we can get you a zoom in close up of those cars. The challenge that we've got is that we're upstairs in a warehouse on probably a pre-installed mezzanine floor, which means the camera is going to be a bit shaky from time to time. So I do apologise for that. We're working with what we've got. As you can see, the cars are on the grid, waiting to go. Good morning, De Fingers. How you doing, buddy? Good morning, Paul. How you going, my man? Right, let's have a look, see who's in. Good morning, Rob. Oh, he's in the pool. What do you mean, catch up later? Get your phone out and get online. Yeah, no one knows. No one knows when De Fingers sleeps. This is what we like to see. We got track fans getting on board with other track fans. Love it. Cheers, Paul. Thank you. Good morning, Rich. How you doing, mate? All the way over from Wales. He's in the room with us. Welcome back, John. Good morning, mate. Yeah, sort of. Yeah, John, when I do the standalone video and do like the sort of coverage in addition to the live stream, I'll actually put in a video and show you what that track looks like underneath the plastic and the paper. Okay, we've got 4 minutes till the race starts. Morning, Dan. How you doing, my man? Good morning, Andy. Welcome back. Okay. So we've got the marshals going to the podium. We've got the drivers going to the podium. The marshals going to positions. That's what's happening around the room now. We've got approximately 3 minutes to start the race, everyone. 3 minutes, 6-hour endurance coming in. Right then, so we're locked in on the starting grid. We've got 8 teams in the race. Teams are Wolves, XR, Sport Car Racing, Stanborough, Rockingham, Gas Monkeys, Garage 22, North Staffs, all vying to be champions of the race WEC 2023. You saw it here first, you saw it here live, Track Fans TV. Good morning, Arnie. How you doing? And they are away. Well done, Ginu. Welcome aboard, mate. Hey, Lockhart, dude. Good to have you back, mate. Glad you found your Wi-Fi. Yeah, exactly. I was waiting for that. It just sort of went beep and went, and now we're off. Totally agreed. Gotta have some Murray commentary. Check. Check. Dick, can you hear me? Oh, that's a relief, mate. I thought I've just been chatting to myself for 10 minutes. So you can see the drivers on the podium there, all 8 of them baying for the best race they can do. Like John, Gary, Alan, Matt, Lewis, Mark, amongst the 8. You're a funny guy, Dick. You're a funny guy. Hey Lionel, how you doing, my friend? Yep, funny so happen to mention that, Dick. I've just gone to the scoreboard to get us a little update on how we are doing. So far, roughly 23 laps have been done. We are 6 minutes in now. And you've got Sports Car Racing in the lead, followed from Rockingham, from Wolves, from Exiles, from Garage 27, from Gas Monkeys and North Staffs. So early days yet. We are 6 minutes into, or give or take, a 6-hour marathon. Stop it. Just stop it, Dick. Seriously. We had a roast chicken dinner yesterday. Well, not chicken, we're roast dinner. So currently, who's fastest? Wolverhampton. Wolves Slot Car Club are fastest. They broke a 12.06 on the best lap. Second to that is looking like at this stage Sports Car Racing's pulled a 12.37 second lap. It is for trophies, Lionel. The prize for the day is trophies and kudos. Yeah, trophy and bragging rights. That's what this is for. Hi, Dave. How you doing, mate? Oh, painting 1 in 30 scale. No. I could elaborate on that all day. See, this is what I like to see. What Paul doesn't realise here is he's driving us lot down a roast dinner. Yeah, there you go. 6-hour NSR race. Awesome, Dick. Ash. So if you look at the rostrum here, as you can see it, from right to left, you got Mark in the yellow. I'm not sure of the gentleman in the white. And the guy in the light red, the short guy, is Lewis. I can say short guy because we're pretty much the same height. So it's not heightist. But Ash, the guy with the full-on beard, he's your guy from Wolverhampton. So they're using a selection of cars, Lionel. They're using a selection. They're all LMP. So they are, well, a couple of them are GT3 in honesty, but they generally, most of them are LMP1. Yeah, confirmed, Paul. Well done. See you later, Adam. Okay. Why ist das Wetter in Deutschland? Okay. We need Travis in the house to break that down for us. You can tell Paul's eaten. He's coming out with German now. Oh, hang on. Stock car dude is in the house. Yep. Hi, Pat. Hi, Dan. There's a bit of love going in for slot car fun here. Morning, slot car fun. How you doing, buddy? Good to have you on board. For those who have just tuning in now, welcome to Sunday Slot Car Sessions. We're live from Rockingham Slot Car Club, and you're tuned in to the annual National WEC 6-hour digital slot car race. And we are trackside. Let's move that camera, have a look around. Okay, we'll try that angle for a bit. There you go. Will is here. Will is in the house. Good morning. Good morning, slot car dude. Guten Tag, wie geht's? Sprechen Sie nicht gut Deutsch? So that was my effort at saying good morning, how are you? I don't speak good German. So yes, that's right. If you check for the Le Mans colours, the Lola, that is Lewis, Ash and Nick, all in the race. Oh, go on. We've got a new member in the house. Rob, you absolute legend. You can start using some of them special emojis that we've got in there. No, slot car fun. This is a Ninco track. So Ninco track, and it is Ninco Digital. And they break it out for the digital races like this one, the Rock Ball, the Le Mans. There were 2 yesterday as well. So yeah, good question, Lionel. Possibly not. And the reason being is for that, buddy, is because there's not a lot of surface texture to the Scalextric track. It's quite smooth, which means that as you're coming into these corners at 2 million miles an hour at 1 in 32 scale, you're actually running the risk of just spinning out, no traction. So they use this, and a lot of places are now starting to move towards polycar track because you have a real element of texture to it. So that's what this is. This is a Ninco track. Yeah, I'll write it in the comments for you so you know how that's spelt, Lionel. There you go. And you, my mate, Rob Sale, are my hero. Well done, Ledge. Start pumping out some of them special emojis you've now got access to. Get a little barrel going on, or a Track Fans TV. No, this track isn't out all the time, Andy. This track is normally in boxes and comes out for the digital racing. So underneath here is a brisker track, like for BRSA style racing, 1 in 24th scale. They got metal chassis, super fast, foam tyres, the lot. And that's what's normally under here. So I'll probably do just a couple of minutes of filming at the end of my next video showing the breakdown of this track. Fortunately, I didn't come on Friday, or I'd have been roped into setting up this track. So no, it's not out all the time. And this actual room here is locked. We're not allowed in this room each week. Our track is next door. Tune in. I'm going to do a video on this event. So if you watch the video, I'm going to actually show you the track we normally race on, and then the room that this is in, and have a little walkthrough, talk through on that. So the time is 11:07. If you're just tuning in, we've been racing now for approximately 8 minutes. I can see Sports Car Racing still in the lead, with Wolves moving up from 3rd place to 2nd place now. Rockingham slipping from 2nd into 3rd, but I'm sure that's only going to be short term until they get the pace together and get back up there in the lead. Come on, Rockingham. However, let's not shout that too loud, because I am in the pit lane with all the other teams at the moment. I'll probably get a spanner thrown at me. So after we've got from the top, Sports Car Racing to Wolves, from Rockingham, from Exiles, from Stanborough, from Garage 22 to North Staffs and Gas Monkeys. So well done, Sports Car Racing. If you can hold that position, you're looking good. 5 hours and 50 something minutes left. It is a long race to go. Ah, I love it. Hold on a second. Is there are the are you trying to here, Paul? Are you trying to use the emojis? Because it's just saying what they are. It's not actually saying giving you the picture. That's strange. That's very anyway, I'll look at that another day. So let's have a look at another track. Let's get another track position going on. So we go for this one. We get the corner on the left, tight corner before the bridge, and we get the main shot, which is the far corner into the long straight. So you can literally see him coming out the straights and turbo boosting. Yep. He's still there, mate. As you can see. It's a quick panoramic of the drivers. It is, Dick. It is an Inco track laying over wood routed track. That's right. So, yeah. Hi, George. How you doing, buddy? No, my team is in third position. Although I'm fans of all teams. Just before there's an uprising in here. But no, Rockingham are third. Thank you, Paul. Well done. Yeah. So, yeah, Dick, I have had a go on the wood. Not this track, but I have had a go on the track in the next room, which you'll see on the video I make after. But yeah, I have had a go. It is quite surreal. It's quite interesting. I've not. So I mean, we race on wood track every week, which is good fun. I haven't really had that much experience racing on the plastic track here, just because I've not got a car for it, and I'm definitely not good enough for it yet. As in terms of racing against these guys, because it's not just you can have a go, anyone can have a go, but if you crash into one of these guys' cars and break it, it's not a good day in the office. I'm not sure what voltage is on this track, actually. I will find out for you. We're going to have a couple of on and off streams through the day today at Stock Car Fun. So we can get different aspects of the race coming through, like the finishing moments and the trophy ceremony, and just a couple of other little bits and bobs like that. So what I'll do, don't worry about your English, mate. Looks perfectly fine to me, bud. I'll find out for you. Yeah, exactly, Paul. It does seem strange because I've seen you using the emojis in the comments on my videos or my shorts, and they're fine. But it's hang on. Might be able to have a look in the. It might just be in my StreamYard. Right, just check the chat. Bear with me a second. I could have only picked it up. No, it's working, Paul. It's working fine. So it is to do with. It's to do with because when I'm reading your comments, they're in the StreamYard software I use to do the streaming. So I've just checked. Yeah, thanks for that, Dave. I've just checked in the actual YouTube live chat, and they're coming through fine. So good use of the barrel. I mean, it's like bunting time, innit? It's like roll out the barrels. The slot car race is in full swing. So we've still got Sport Car Racing at the top of the tree with Wolves from Rockingham, Exiles, Garage 27. I've moved up above Stanborough, it's North Staffs and the Gas Monkeys pulling up the rear, but they're playing the long game. They're playing a strategy, I think. Either that or there was too much Stellas last night. Yeah, so we've had an update. The car is delicate. I've got a feeling they might finish on the Monza spec. All right, let's move that camera back round. Let's get another view going on. This corner we're looking at here is quite a tricky corner because you're actually going up. You're going up an elevation into the corner at speed and then down the hill the other side, which says that if you go up there too fast and hit that corner, you've got more chance of rolling that bad boy. Yeah, of course, yeah. Paul, what I can do is I can change it up. I can change it up a bit. I think there's a limit. I think it's based on membership, Paul. So if you have, I think it's up to 10 or 30 members, then you can add another 4 emojis. So you can have 8 emojis. If you have like over that, and then it goes up in scale and scale. So I think 4 is the maximum we can have. But actually, what emojis do you want? Let's throw it out there. A little bit of market research on emojis for members. Rob, Paul, what emojis do you want? Do you want a little car? Because technically, basically, I can make the emojis and then import them in. So if you want a little rally car or something, Paul, or if you want a pink pig, as long as I can get away with the copywriting, we can have it. So what emojis do you want? So the membership will just get you things like if you come in at an entry-level package, it's going to get you a few images, some updates a week, emoji use, and some special kind of circly thing you can have, I can see next to your name. There are tiers of membership, but to be honest with you, it's your call. I'm not asking. It's just there if you wanted that little bit extra slot car action. I'm pretty active as it goes anyway, so, you know, it's your call. Hi, Rich. How you doing, mate? Good to hear you. Yes, the fingers. Thank you. If you're enjoying what you're seeing here today, Sunday Slot Car Sessions live from Rockingham, and this is your cup of tea, please smash the like. If you're into slot cars, Scalextrics, and all things slot car racing, then hit subscribe. You'll be brought up to speed with what's going on, not by me, but my group of friends. We've got a few other content creators in the chat in this stream with us today. I can't even speak. We've got Dave at Slot R, great guy, doing absolutely magnificent things on slot car subjects. He's covering the full spectrum. It's really nice to watch. He's doing buildings, he's doing tuning, he's doing racing. he is very active and really enjoying it. So keep that up, Dave. We've got Rob Sale. He's finding his feet. We've got Paul at Slot Car 2021. He's also getting his channel up and going. His main enemy at the moment is time, but his content is good. His content is rich when it comes through. So definitely subscribe to Rob Sale, Slot Car 2021. We've got a couple of, we got Slot Car Dude, great channel. Slot Car Fun. I must admit, I've not checked out much of your stuff, my friend, but I will go and do that. I've heard good things about you, so happy to shout you out as a credible channel to go to. Yeah, no problems, Dan. Now that is worrying. That is very worrying. Let me have a look and see if I can see what's happening as well. No, I can see a like button, mate. I can't obviously press it because it's quite sad if you press your own like button. But there is a like button there. Might be worth doing a refresh the screen, Dick. See if that sort of kicks it in and loads it up. What we might get is Daz Hall might come on in a bit. He was working late. He was doing a Rob Sale. He was working from 1 a.m. till 10 a.m. this morning. So he sort of messaged last night to say he might not be able. He won't be making the 7:30 Sunday Slot Car session because he would be on the road. And I said to him, "Don't worry, we're jimmying it back a bit because we're live from Rockingham, so we're going to start a bit later." And we actually started later than that because I had trouble getting in the building. I was here. So Daz will be on a little bit later with us. So you can see in the far grounds, you've got a gentleman with the red Ferrari T-shirt. It's a Garage 27 team leader, Nick Kershaw. So if you joined us on the last stream, we had somebody asking about how to get involved with slot car racing. And I flipped over to Slot Forum on the stream, show you the guy. That's the guy. That's who you're looking at, Nick Kerswell, right at the back. He's blurry because we're focusing on the track. That's what we're here for, the race. But just to let you know, that's the guy who can give you some advice on how to enter to this race, how to become involved in digital racing in general. Really good egg, good team player for the hobby, and not a bad friend either. I'd see what I'm going to have to do here. I started to see a load of these different emojis popping up. So I'm definitely going to have to flip over to see what these look like. Oh, these look pretty cool. Slot cars in. Travis is in the house. Good morning, Trav. Game over. I like it. We were just talking, Travis, because the members have got 4 emojis to choose from. They've got a barrel. That's right, proper barrel. They've got a Track Fans TV logo. We've got a modified 100%. Oh, crash on the track. Did you see that? He come into the pits and got pushed out of it. He's been marshaled back on. That was lucky. Slowed down just in time. Didn't take a rear fender off there. Yeah, so different emojis. But this is funny seeing some of these. So I don't know if that's what I see. Paul. All right, where is it? Yeah. So this is what I'm seeing on my comments. But in YouTube, it is actually a picture of a barrel. Got to have the barrel. Anyway, Travis, what are you up to, mate? We're missing you here on the trackside. We really could have used the trackside correspondent today. I've already killed one live stream off earlier by trying it myself. But when I thought I was turning the second camera off on my phone, I actually killed off the whole stream, wiped everyone out. Genius. But we're back now, trackside. It's good news, by the way, this week, Trav. Good crops on the news bulletin. G'day. Oh yeah, we could do a down under. We could literally do a down under emoji. Oh, okay, cool. Sorry, we're just having a bit of pit lane maintenance here. Yeah, I think that's the ticket. Right, what type of car do we want as an emoji? Want a Formula One, a GT3, a Mini, a toboggan? You tell me. Yeah, you tell me while I move the camera around again. I know, like a little the drone. I could get the drone to fly over there. Right. Right, let's take that wide angle there so we can see a couple of corners. Him taking 3 corners. The corner at the top of this top of the hill there, coming down past the grid, and a checkered flag into the corner, and then into a tight corner and away under the bridge. Love this little setup. Some great flow. Oh well, hang on. We're starting to get some emoji feedback now. This is the best one. A wheelbarrow in golf colours emoji. Well, to be honest with you, I haven't finished watching the episode yet from Robert Swift Slots. So if you're not sure about what me and Dave at Slots are talking about here, our good friend Rob from Swift Slots YouTube channel, Swift 16 website, inventor of the Swift 16 tyre tour, he's just done an episode about a wheelbarrow. Now, that's all I can say because I literally only watched up to his schematics. So I've only watched about 10 minutes of it. But I'm getting feedback already that it is an epic wheelbarrow. And I really, really can't wait to finish the end of it. But I'm kind of busy here all day doing this. So I'll have to watch it later because I'll be YouTubed out. So a little bit of everything, Lionel, to answer your question about what makes of cars do they use to race. So we've got on this one in particular, I've seen Scale Auto, I've seen Scalextric. Have I seen Scalextric? Hold that thought on Scalextric, not sure. Definitely seen Scale Auto, seen Slot It. Not sure if there's an NSR here, but that'll come to use. So Lionel, when you watch the video of this rather than the live stream to this in a week or two, I'll run through each I'll run through each car on the concourse, so you'll be able to see what make and model it is, and who's driving it, and what's special about it. Good morning, Ruben. How you doing, buddy? Oh, hello, Andy, Ruben. I see a little circle by your name. Legends. Well done and welcome aboard. You're going to probably see you got some access to some extra images. If you look at the community tab on my channel, you're possibly going to see some stuff that you didn't see there about 10 minutes ago. So, okay, the thing is, the sun's up. I love it. He's like, this guy is literally the super fan. Oh, mate, Slot Car Fun. What is your actual name? So that I don't keep calling you Slot Car Fun. But thank you very much. So Slot Car Fun here started a channel. I don't know if you're saying I inspired that. If I did, that's amazing. I'm really pleased. I'm so looking forward to checking that out now. But no, that is a really nice compliment, and it makes it worth it. You know, it does. I do it because I love it, and I've got a decent enough camera to have a go, and I'm pretty technically savvy to put the videos together. But generally, I just, if there was no filming tomorrow, I'd still be coming here racing slot cars because it is so distracting from your regular lifestyle. So if you kind of like um, work all the time, get in, it's family time. Not that we don't love our families, but you know, there's not a lot of your own time. And as you get older as a man, you need to process things more. It takes a lot longer, you know. You get hit with something, you become a black belt putting on your poker face whilst you're processing how to deal with the situation someone's just thrown on your table. But yeah, so slot car is something that definitely inspires and enthuses a lot of people and captures all ages and captures all genders, genres, or whatever people are these days. Because you know, we've got to be modern. You're all welcome. No problems. Ah, Hubert, well done. Right, got it. Nice to have you on board, Hubert. Yep, we've got some other people in the room here, Hubert, who were watching your channel a while back. So well done, Rob. Cheers for mentioning that. Great guy. So this is good. John, you're more than welcome, my friend. Take it easy. Sorry, Janu, take it easy, fella. You guys down here, they're going to fly the flag for you, mate. Okay, so we'll give it a few minutes and then I'm going to move the camera to the other end of the room. So in a few minutes, there's going to be a lot of shaking of the camera. It's going to feel like you're going to be in an earthquake if you're watching the telly and it starts to happen. But I just want you to make you aware that I'm going to move down to the other end of the room so we can get some coverage of the other end of the track and some different corners and new perspective, keep this fresh. So I'm going to pop on some music, set the ambience. There we go. I'm going to mute my camera just so that whilst I'm nipping out to the toilets, no clever guys here start to kill my live stream with obscenities, because you do have that banter here. Actually, before I do, I'm going to mute it. Can you tell me if you can still hear the background music when I mute this? So that's the sounds back on. Did you hear the music or just silence when I did that? Cool. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Okay, I am back. And I've managed to do something that will buy me some time, but won't make you feel like you're getting shook up while we're moving around. You're going to like this. I've just done an interview, so I'm going to, on the power of technology, transfer it to my phone while we're talking. I'm going to play that while we move, and then you won't feel sick. Right. Okay, so right, as mentioned, I'm going to move the laptop. I'm going up to that corner over there. So I'm going to play this quick impromptu 3-minute. Yeah, that's what I'm going to, Dick. That's what I'm going to sort out now. Going to go over to the other end. We'll get some coming out of the bridge action. It's going to be amazing. So just before I do, yeah, Andy, this is a question that I asked Matt in this quick video. So I'm going to mute and I'm going to play this and I'm going to move. Or I end up looking up here and it looks odd. So this is Matt Tucker from I'm being serenaded. See, I best not say videos. That's it. So this will only last about 2 or 3 minutes because that's the problem.
We're racing for Team Rockingham
today. Rockingham. And who's in your team today?
So I got 2 other club members, Simon Gathcole and Rob Kerr.
Oh, right. Last year's Rockingham rookies.
Yeah, so this is kind of their second.
So no, they're Rockingham.
Incorporated into Team Rockingham. A Slotted Lola that's been made to look like a Alpine 360.
Okay.
So that's just a bit of remodeling on the bodywork, actually.
Nice. What sort of lap times did you get?
We were third qualifying, just below 12s. We're quickest moments 12:30.
Okay.
Which is not bad. I think it's the second, third, but we're running 4th overall. So
that's not bad at the moment because we're only half an hour in at the time of this interview.
40 minutes in. So It's not too bad. A long way to go. We'll see if we can just keep it going.
So
we've got Simon up there now.
Simon
up there, he's doing good. Rob's, it's only his second proper race and that, so we'll see how it goes. We just said to him, just keep it going. Probably not going to be quite on pace, but just keep it rocking and rolling, mate.
Rocking and rolling, rocking them. See what I did there.
Nice. You've been still in that one, haven't you?
I have. I've been up since early morning, so cognitively I'm not functioning. So who else is looking good? Who's got a quick car?
Well, at the moment, sports car racing is doing really well. They've got Gary Skip, who's a very good driver. Their car's nicely planted, they'll trail to, they've worked hard for it, deservedly, and it's going really well. They've got top qualifying points as well by about a hundredth of a second. But so much qualifying, and he's running really well. Luckily we've got Nick Wade running second, so they were tumbled down order after that. Martin thought we'll bring him back up. Gary will get him back to the top, and up and down they will go.
Like a roller coaster. Fantastic.
We hope.
How often are you changing?
Half an hour, every half an hour. So it's not too long a stints. Normally we used to do hour stints, then as we got older, we brought it down to 45-minute stints, and now we're going for half an hour, just to let keep
half an hour,
focus.
So 3 of you in the team, so you're going to have about 4 goes each. That's not too bad.
Yeah, and this keeps you fresh, doesn't get you too fatigued, you don't lose, hopefully half an hour to keep focus that long, and not lose concentration, because that's normally when things go wrong, when you just lose that focus and you just get out of the rhythm. So hopefully half an hour.
I'll tell you though, today is flying. Today has gone really quick so far. Normally it's like, when's the race starting? But it's like, we're well into it.
Hope we're finished by before 5 o'clock, 6 hours, it's a long way to go. You're always going to feel, even though you're in second, third, or whatever, you're far behind. Who knows what can happen? Car breaks down, loads of things will happen, carnage. So, a long way to go, it's definitely not dusted, or we should just stop the results now. What we might find, results we're seeing now are exactly the same at 6 hours, so what's the point of the other 5 hours of the racing?
Let's go home for Sunday.
You never know.
Let's get the BRMs out. And what, just a random question, I think it's going to be the random question today. What are you having for lunch?
I've got a pot noodle.
Oh, have you? I nearly had a pot noodle. Chicken and mushroom.
No, I'm going for spicy Thai curry ones. They're kind of naked truth noodles. Really good.
Okay, I was going to say, have you done the peri peri chicken? That's apparently spicy.
Is that a good one?
Yeah, if you like spicy ones, that's too much for me. Indeed. Anyway, that's our random racing questions. So thanks, Matt. I'll check in with you a bit later and see how it's going, if that's all right.
It is very much.
Nice one. So we are back, as you can see, at the top end of the room now. Thank you very much, Matt Tucker, for that impromptu video while we just moved the camera. I don't know what you mean, Dick. I really don't. So every half an hour we change the races. As you can see, they're coming under the bridge there. Oh, look at this. Well done, Rich. See a little emoji, little icon-y thing next to it. Awesome. Wow. 3:47 a.m. Whereabouts are you, pal? This sounds like you're possibly, don't know, maybe down under. That is, Juice, Herbert, Hubert, Juice, mate. See you soon. So anyone tuning in, 1 hour, 1 minute mark, we're at Rockingham. We're on the Sunday Slot Car Sessions live from Rockingham Slot Car Club. We are tuned in and watching the World Endurance Championship 2023 6-hour digital slot car race, and it is well underway. We are 55 minutes in We're nearly an hour down in a 6-hour session. You can see a bit of carnage there happening. Will marshalling like an absolute boss. Now, this is a great view. Ah, what? You're in Vegas? Seriously? Awesome. So the question is, do you live there or are you partying there? Or actually, do you live there and are partying there? But there he is. There's John Underwood, everyone. He is making a great barrier for that bridge. That's all right. There you go. There he is. Top man. So, actually, we can have a close-up of that bridge. Give that a little whirl for the moment. Dick was wanting to see some cars coming out of the bridges earlier, so we'll have that for a couple of minutes. Yes, mate. Yes, Andy. They've run the same car for that length of time, which is why they're really not too best pleased if they get smashed into. Yeah, cool. Someone sounds good. Exactly. That is it. He's the man, the myth, the legend that is. I've seen. We'll have that corner for a bit while no one's sat there marshalling. Quite a good corner to get some speed around this one. You come into it on a kind of kink, kind of small chicane, straight into a right angle, and then you're out of that shallow corner into the straight, which you can see goes straight down there. So we've had a penalty there for Stanborough. No idea what they got a penalty for. Probably hitting someone. I don't know. No. Why are they 10 seconds stop and go? We try talking. You're only on business, so you use it. Yeah, I want to go. Right. All being well. See you later, Pat. Take care, mate. Good night. Good night, Vienna. You are more than welcome. Trust me, this is not an effort to do this. This is an absolute gift of a day to get invited to come down to record the slot car race, the WEC 6-hour endurance session. This is absolutely no problem at all. I would have probably paid them to come. So, anyone saying that, it's an effort to make a slot car video, really not. All you've got to do is hit record something, put it online, and we will watch it. because we need to watch everyone. Yes, Rahul's in the place. Good morning, Rahul. Pat's just left. He's off to bed. Rahul's probably just woke up from a coma in his pit. You're not still in bed, are you, Rahul? You have actually got out of bed before you've jumped on. But good morning, mate. Good to have you on board. We've got people throwing in special emojis in here this morning, Rahul. You're going to absolutely love it. So for your benefit, we are at Rockingham Slot Car Club, and I'm filming live, and I'm going to do a standalone video, mate, of the 6-hour digital slot car endurance World Endurance Championship race. I mean, seriously, this is a slot car set, isn't it? Yeah. So for you, Rahul, well, we got a bit of action down the bridge. There's a car broke down underneath. We got the grabber, got everything. We've got LMP GT3 cars flying past at hundreds of miles an hour, respectively. Incredible moment at the track there. So this is for you, Rahul. Quick overview of the track. This is the national track here at Rockingham. So this track, mate, is normally kept under lock and key. We don't race this every Friday. So you see that white door there? If you go in that door, that's where our normal race track is. So this is the national race track. It's a Brisker style track, wood routed. And then for the digital races, we put down the card, lay down the Ninco track on top of it, digital Ninco, using the oxygen system from Slot It. And we go at it, mate. We have a race. So while we've got a little bit of a gap, we'll have an overview on this corner. So we'll keep covering this corner for a bit. There I was, that's right. I was just asking the gent if he would sort of have a chat on the left side of this guy. But he's out the door. I think he'd finished his conversation. Yes, Rahul, mate, this is a real blast. I've not had a go on this, in honesty. I was offered a go, but I didn't take it because they offered me a go in their race car. Imagine that. Imagine I flew a race car off the first corner onto the floor, broke the body and shattered the chassis. I couldn't do it to them. So I said, I'll have a go if your car still works at the end of the race, because it's 6 hours, this race. We're currently 1 hour and 3 minutes into the race. So we've got another just under 5 hours left. Yeah, I didn't want to ruin their car. Exactly right, Dick. We got a race to cover here. You know, these guys are going to moan when they watch back and say, "Oh, people are in the way." So, being the journo in the room, gone over there, got it sorted. Yes, Paul, you actually can. You've probably got about 1 second of full depression on the trigger on your controller to get them cars going down there full blast. So if we have a look at the race standings, I reckon I might be able to get you guys a shot. Yeah, there you go. So we've got eyes on to the race control, so you can see what I'm looking at now. We've got Sports Car Racing in the lead, smoking out their best lap at 12.33 seconds. So they are on 306 laps. We are an hour and 5 minutes into the race. We're trackside at Rockingham Slot Car Club, National Circuit. You are seeing 8 cars doing battle on the track, digital slot car racing now, having it out. They are not hanging around. So from the lead, we've got Sports Car Racing. They've held the lead from the beginning all the way through so far. They're on 308 laps. From them, you've got the Exiles on 302 laps. So it's a little bit of a distance there. All it takes is one error on the car to come off the track or to come into the pits for servicing, and you have an issue. So there isn't a lot in it. 7 laps is not a lot in it. For third, we've got Wolverhampton. It's being rocking by Ash, Lewis and Nick. Great bunch of guys. And they are looking at best lap 11.96. That is quick. That is the quickest car on the track so far. We got 4th place, nearest and dearest to me, Rockingham. We've got Rob, we've got Simon, and we've got Matt Tucker, who we had an exclusive interview with a moment ago while I moved the camera. They're in 4th. They can pull this back. Last year, Rob and Simon formed the team, the Rockingham Rookies, and they had a great start to racing at this level, because this really is the pinnacle of slot car racing. It's not just about turning up and racing. It is about tuning 101, tuning the cars to an inch of their life. Yeah, I think so. I think definitely we can get away with it on this one. I did ask about whether we could do some buildings or Dunlop Bridge for the Le Mans, but actually Gary Skip and Alex who run Le Mans have said that it's got to be Le Mans. So what we really need Ian and Doug to do, if they've not already done it, and shoot himself in the foot now, is come up with some Le Mans buildings, and we can fly tip them around the next Le Mans race. Not yet, Will. We do in-car filming, which, hang on, let's get eyes on the race. Let's have that angle for a bit. So yeah, we do in-car filming, but to get the GoPro or the spy cam or whatever small cam you get to stay on the car, you need to take the body off and have the camera on the chassis to give it that little flat element, and you can't enter the race. So until we can get some keyhole cameras, like the stuff they stick up your proverbial when they're going in for a checkup, we need some of them that we can put into maybe the windscreen. Actually, Rahul's in the room. Rahul is in the room. Rahul, can we get any like fiber optic cameras or something? Is there such a thing? Being the tech guy in the room in the hobby, let us know. Whoa, that is it. V8 supercars. Back in the day when you didn't have Just Stop Oil running around throwing glitter everywhere. Absolutely spot on. Have you got any photos of back in the day when you used to do that? Share them out. I'd love to see some of those cars, Dick. I don't know. I don't know how many feet this is, Rich. I'll probably find out for you, mate, because somebody in here is going to know, because they've done a track plan, which means they'll tell us how many pieces and we can know. That is it. Nick, you're never in the room watching this, are you? I can see him down there. Hang on. Let's see if he's watching, because he'll see himself on the telly. Or is that a different Nick? There he is. So it says to me we've got a little bit of delay on the camera on the stream. Right. Yeah, Raoul, I tried this before with my camera, with my phone. I brought my phone in and I was going to have the phone over the other side of the room on a corner so I could sort of flip the cameras between the stream, like it was an extra guest. But what I didn't do before I come down here was I didn't think to myself that if I go on the stream on my phone, it logs in as me. So earlier when I started the live stream, I cut off my camera, thinking I was cutting off my camera, and I actually cut off the whole live stream. So I had to start again. Genius moment of peak tech ability. So what I need to do is get some standalone cameras that don't have my SIM card or my access and get them set out. So it was an idea that I tried to do, but again, I hadn't encountered the fact that in addition as well, the Wi-Fi doesn't work that well on my phone. I had to go earlier. I've put in this camera onto the racetrack and my mobile onto my face, so I could talk commentary like now, and you see the race. But it keeps cutting out. It's almost like it couldn't handle the Wi-Fi connection or something. But the next race I do, I actually have a couple of spare phones that don't have my SIM card in them, which means I'll be able to put them on. So Mevo cameras, I'm going to check this out. Is this a camera you put on the car, or is this a camera you would mount on the corner to catch the corner coverage? Exactly. Well, what I plan to do here, Paul, is all of that pot that comes in through members, I'm going to keep everyone appraised month on month. So I might say, Paul, this month we got 12 quid from the 4 members. So I'm going to buy a set of tyres and cover the postage. And then we can, and then you can see that actually that investment of your time and effort is going into my time and effort. So this looks interesting, Rahul. So wireless live stream cameras. So then would you be able to be an extra camera in the live stream feed, so to speak? Right, okay. So there, right, I'm gonna have to check it out. Cheers for that. Hey Richie, nice one, mate. Let us know, give us some updates now and again. So keep checking in on that one. Roger that. All right then, so let's have a quick update. It seems to be the same standing as before. So we've got Sports Car Racing in the lead. They're pulling a lead of 8 laps now. They've increased the lap into the lead. So that's going well for them for when they bode in on a pit stop, or if they have an issue, they've got more skin in the game to fix it and get back trackside. Second place, we've got Exiles at the moment. From Exiles into Wolves. Wolves holding 3rd spot nicely. Then into Rockingham in 4th. 5th for Garage 27. To Stanborough, to Gas Monkeys, to North Staffs. So distance between the race leader as it stands, 344 laps to Sports Car Racing, excuse me. And then we've got 299, 300 even. I was just waiting for that to change. So we've got 300 laps for North Staffs at this stage, 344 for Sports Car Racing. So there's a 44 car lap difference. It's not too much of an issue. because anything can happen in a 6-hour digital slot car race, which is what you're tuned into now if you're just joining us live from Rockingham Slot Car Club. I'm Pete Brown. I'm helping with some commentary along the race. And we have... And we're back. Go watch out for these battery changes, because all my stuff's up at the other end of the track, of course. Hello. What we've got going on here now? Sorry about this, guys. Seems to be having another camera issue. Okay, so what we got is we've got a warped battery. I had this at Le Mans, so I'm now a battery down. Oh, I got another 94%. Right, so I've got enough battery for this bit. So probably gonna do some race coverage for about till 12:30. We're going to break for a bit of lunch. I'll probably leave the camera running, just pause up the commentary. So Raul, just to answer your question there, buddy. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I run out of power. And I got the new battery on now. The new battery turns out to be warped. That's why it went black a second time. The third camera battery is in now. I'm going to put these two on charge. I've got me power supplies down the other end of the room. There's no power up this end of the room that I can see that I can use. So what I'll do is I will find a plug that I can use at this end of the room to keep my camera power cable plugged in. But to answer your question here, Rahul, about what camera I'm using, it's the Sony A6400. So I think listening to Marty and you guys on the live stream last week, I think this is what Marty uses as well. So it's the Sony A6400. Yeah, so Dick, I did. Yes, Rahul, that would be amazing. Thank you. I'll take you up on that. Say again? No, it's cool. I'm good. So, yeah, so I'm going to finish this at 12:30. Sorry, guys. I'm going to finish this at 12:30. It's about 15 minutes. And then have a break for about an hour. Then we're going to come on again, another few hours. So I'm just going to plug it in. Say again? Oh, yeah. Okay, how's it sound over there?
Sounds all right.
Yes, it will be, because it's going through the internet and then coming to your phone. It's like, oh, is it? Even better. Right. Cool. See you in a moment. Cheers, Jacob. So we just had a track update there from one of our young track fans, Jacob. He is just mentioning about batteries. But yeah, so back to the battery situation. Yeah, I had it on trickle charge earlier. So I've got my charger with me, so I can plug them in and get them charging up in the background. Have it on trickle charge a bit later when I go down to that end of the room to do some more coverage. The issue I had before was overheating, Raul. It's when I'm doing my normal live streams, it will overheat. So I saw the tips online that says to, you know, pull the camera screen away from the actual camera itself. He says doing it now. Also have the battery catch open to allow ventilation in there. So I've overcome the heating issue. The trickle power is going to need to take place later. But yeah, I'd really love your help on how to make that happen, how to get a better consistency from the filming. Oh, really? V-mount battery. So that's quite interesting. All right, sound. You're on. It might take a while to get the studio up and running in an order just due to financial cash flow rule, but definitely interested into exploring what I need to look at, and then I'll know how much I need to what I need to save up or what I need to get in terms of priority and order. That'll be really good. But let us get back to the race. Yeah, Rockingham Slot Car Club, everyone. And gonna bring the camera in a little bit so you can get an overview of the track. It is fast, it is big, and it is really unforgiving. Well, let's have a look on this angle for a bit. We've got quite a few corners here. And very seldom you'll see a couple of cars in a head-to-head, toe-to-toe race on this kind of event. Basically, what you'll find is most of the drivers, because they're working as a team of two, team of three, team of four, they'll work together in racing their race. They'll be looking at keeping consistent lap times. They'll be thinking about not shredding the hell out of their tyres. And they will be concentrating on consistency. They'll be making sure they're not dropping hundredths of a second for anything other than a pit lane. Yeah, a lot of concentration going on by the guys on the rostrum. Yeah, we'll just get Nick in on the end there. I don't want him to be cut out of the loop. So in regards to Rahul, in regards to tyre changes, tyre cleanups, it kind of really depends on the driver. Because if you drive like me, you're going to be coming off every 3 laps to, clean them up and sort them out, because I have no idea what I'm doing at this level. But if you get someone like Simon, who's going to walk in front of the camera now, there he is. He might not need to come off for about 10 minutes, about an hour. You only really want to be coming off if you're starting to lose control or losing the feeling with the car, or if you've picked up a big bogey from somewhere. I don't know, can you get bogeys on a plastic track, or is that just exclusive for wood? I'm not sure, but you tend to, it's not very often, because they're going to race and just keep going. If they can get a whole race, they will do it, but very seldom they'll come off roll. Right, so compound wise, 1171 G25s. I've just had it on good authority. Gary Skip took me through it. And yeah, so G25s is the terminology, but 1171s is code. So I'll probably write that down in here. Teams vary. So Rahul, in regards to the teams, there are 8 teams, and I believe they've got minimum of 3 per team, because the general rule of thumb is if you're stood on the podium racing, you must have a teammate marshalling. And the third person is running around doing the admin. So making a tea, having a loo, doing what they need to do. Arnie, someone, I don't know if it was you who asked about the length of the track earlier, or someone else asked. I don't know. I'd have to find out for you and come back to you. But I will find that out, because it is a monster track, as you can see. Yeah, so go back to you, Rahul. Yeah, I'd say minimum 3, maximum probably 5. Just because otherwise, if you're racing for half an hour stints at a time, if you have any more, you're going to maybe have 2 goes all day. And really, you want a bit more than that if you're racing. Okay, so we'll give it another 5 minutes or so, and then we'll just take the break from the live. We've got to get some more filming done. So we've got quite a gang of cars coming down here now, coming up to the corner in front of the camera. They were really tight coming through the grid a moment ago, but they seem to have spread out as they've come into those sharper corners. These guys obviously, these guys got the memo much earlier than I did about staying in the slots. They're absolutely killing it at the moment. The marshals have got it easy. I remember last year when I did this event. Hold on. We've got Gary Skip on the tannoy. It's the 1.5 hour marker. Yeah, so Dick, you just had to wait for the tannoy announcement to finish. Yeah, hi Lux, how you doing, mate? Good to have you on board. So yeah, I'm going to be here literally all day, Dick, doing some filming. So like I said, I'm coming on and off of the lives because I have to do some standalone filming off screen, which is fine. But my wireless microphones don't work with the streaming software, so I need to sort of break out to do some standalone filming so I can make a different video out of it, and then come back and do some more living. And there's Gary Skip going past. So that's, yeah, so I'm going to be coming on. I'll probably give it an hour and a half, come back on at maybe 2 o'clock. Just get some filming and some chatting and some coverage done. Eat some food. So what we got going on here? So the fastest lap time so far, Arnie, just to finish off your question, I'm not sure how long the track is, but the fastest lap so far is Wolverhampton Stock Car Club Wolves on 11.96. That is super quick. Not sure which one of the three, Ashley, Nick, or Lewis, actually got that. So I'm sure they'll fight it out and let us know at some point later. But Nick is on the podium now. We've had a change up there recently. So, Paul, what you're saying isn't webcam an option for the main camera and then some wireless cameras around the track? Yeah, indeed. But Rahul mentioned wireless cameras a moment ago, but I didn't know they existed until this morning. So I'm so out of date with technology. It's incredible. Right. Here's the tip for you. So when Rahul's big on tech, so we can trust Rahul when he throws out a recommendation that this is going to be good. And I know we can trust his judgment because he recently bought a gimbal which wasn't up to scratch. So his daughter now has the gimbal and he's got a new one going on. So he will keep going until he finds the right tech for the right job. And he shares. So thanks for that, Rahul. So we'll have that view for a little bit. See, I love this. Tech Talk. Well, to be honest with you, Dick, we'll probably still be going. If it was the 24-hour race, we definitely would. Yes. The wireless rig looked smoking hot. I tell you, that was a thing of beauty. Hey, you off, mate? Are you off to fingers? If you're off, I'll catch you in a bit. We're on and off all day, buddy. So when I finish, I'll set up the feed for the next live stream so you know roughly when it's coming and you get the notification that you can join. If you've just joined the stream now, you just tuned in a little bit too late. We're just going to come off air in a couple of minutes for an hour and a half or so, and then we'll be back. We're covering the National... we're in the National Stock Car... Rockingham Stock Car Club National Centre for the annual WEC World Endurance Championship digital 6-hour race. And thank you for your company so far. Yeah, Paul, you could just throw it out there. You could just say, like, Pete. I love it. And yeah, everything is an investment. And the thing is, right, if you actually save up for stuff, I'm going to cover this next week on my show. So I'm going to cover it for the younger track fans out there about budgeting and stuff. Because no one talks about money these days. And they wonder why everyone has got no money and they're in trouble with money because no one talks about money from a young age. So we're going to cover how to budget next week for some of the younger track fans' benefit. But yeah, I always believed that if you save up for a few months, then you buy something that's cost you enough to have saved up, you are going to look after that. You are not going to be flippant or complacent with that bit of equipment. Totally. So, yeah, I totally agree with that statement in its entirety, Rahul, that it's better to buy reliable equipment as it is an investment that you will build over time. See, we are so on the same level. It's incredible, Raoul. This is really good. I might actually, let me think. So your morning will be my afternoon, won't it? I might tune into that and see what that's about. Get my kids to watch it. Might be a bit too late for them, but you'll have to send us a link. Email us a link to where it is. I love that. Well done, Paul. I like it. So, Paul, I'm coming offline in about a minute or two, just for an hour or two while we regroup, do some standalone filming, get that on the go. So, if you just come on board, we are going to be coming back in a bit, mate. You can actually watch this show back. Yeah, Paul, if you get a StreamYard, you can do a recording rather than a live stream. So you have all of the features that you see now, but you're not on air. You're just sort of recording in the studio, as it were. So if you want to do that, if I send you a link another time, we can do that between us and assess what your camera equipment looks like. I don't know what that... Oh, I see what you mean. Right, I'm with you. So you have to physically be there for that one. Okay, no worries, Rahul. Okay, so we're pulling it into the dying seconds of this live stream. I want to try and keep the live streams, each live stream below 2 hours. Otherwise, it becomes a bit of a nightmare to watch back later. So thank you ever so much for your company on this live stream. What we're going to do is we're going to come back at, shall we say, 2 o'clock for an hour. So we'll come off between 3 and 4, then we'll come on from 4, and then we'll record right through to the end. Yeah, let's do that. Let's say back online 2:15 to 3:15 or 3:30, off for an hour, and then on for the final hour. I think that's going to work. Let's do that. We can rejig that later. Anyway, thanks for your session. Thanks for your company here. Always love spending time with you guys, and I'll see you in just over an hour and a half's time on the next live stream. Nice one. Take care, guys. See you in a bit.